question 4, that we know that x minus 1 is one of the factors of the polynomial that is given to us. So if x minus 1 is a factor, then I know that x is 1 is our 0. And we always want to divide by the 0. So whatever you put in here to divide by, make sure that you convert it to a 0, not a factor. And then we want to take all the coefficients off of our polynomial, which is 2, 17, 23, and negative 42. And run through our synthetic division. So drop down your 2 and multiply it times 1, which is 2. Add it together, you get 19. 1 times 19 is 19. Add those together, you get 42. 1 times 42 is 42. Add together, you get a remainder of 0. So we started with a third-degree polynomial. Now we've got it down to a second-degree polynomial. Once you have it depressed down to a second-degree polynomial, you should be able to use your quadratic techniques or methods for solving for x. So we got 2x squared plus 19x plus 42. We want to know when that is equal to 0. If I can figure out where they're equal to 0, then I will know all the remaining factors. So I'm first going to find the zeros, and then you convert them back into factors. So I'm not really looking to factor this one, so I'm going to use the quadratic formula. So in order to find x, I'm going to have to take the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of, I'm going to clean up that sign, plus or minus the square root of, it'll be 19 squared, and if you square 19, it's 361, then minus 4 times 8 times c, so it's going to be 4 times 2, which is 8, and 8 times 42, which is 336, all over 2 times a, and 2 times 2 is 4. So we plugged and chugged a little bit all at once, so negative 19, plus or minus the square root of, take 361 minus 336, and you get 25. That's all over 4. We still are working on simplifying, so we want to take and split up our division, so it's negative 19 fourths plus or minus 5 fourths. Square root of 25 is 5. And now we've got 2 calculations that we have to do, one with the plus and one with the minus. So negative 19 plus 5 would be a negative 14 fourths, which reduces down to negative 7 halves. There's one of my zeros that I needed. Then we also want to do the subtraction one, so negative 19 minus 5, which would be a negative 24 fourths, which gives us a 0 of negative 6. So those are my other 2 zeros. I already knew one factor was x minus 1. It was given to us. Now I want to convert these zeros. So if this is my 0, it says x is a negative 6, which means x plus 6 is my factor. We always set factors equal to 0, so x plus 6 is my factor there. We also know that x is equal to a negative 7 halves. I want to set that equal to 0 for it to be a factor, so I want to multiply by 2 to get rid of dividing by 2. Then I want to get rid of subtracting 7 by adding 7, which gives us our second factor, or third factor actually, of 2x plus 7. So I found the remaining factors. So this is what the question is asking for. It's asking for factors. Make sure you convert them into the factor format, not just the zeros.